So good afternoon everyone. For today's lesson is we're gonna tackle all about electric field and electric field lines. So first and foremost, let us start to know what is electric field. So the electric field is a vector field surrounding an electric charge or charge distribution. Meaning, from the name itself, field, it is the area kung saan nagdi-distribute ang mga charges ng isang charge particle. It acts as the medium through which charges exert force on one another. Meaning, ito yung range kung saan nag-i-emit ng isang electric charge ang isang charge object. So, for the directions, positive always points radially outward and inward naman sa negative charge. So, bale, ito yung example niya. Wait. Okay. Yan. So, bale, as we can see, yung mga vector lines niya, yung positive is pa-outward, yung arrowhead niya, and yung sa negative naman is papasok. So, ano yung sinasabi nito? Meaning na, it means na lagi nagsisimula sa positive ang isang electric field lines at natatapos naman ito sa negative charge. And for the units, ang gagamitin natin na units dito is newtons per coulomb. Next. Yan. Electric field lines. These are imaginary lines used to visually represent the electric field. They provide an mathematical way to interpret the direction and strength of the field throughout space. So, bale, ayun. Electric field lines is, nothing but visual representation lang. So, bale, pinapakita niya lang yung direction na pagpupuntahan ng electric field force and also yung direction niya tsaka yung strength niya. So, ayan, same as sa sinabi ko kanina, direction, always start sa positive charge, then mag-e-end sa negative charge. Then, for the strength rule naman, the field is strongest where the lines are closest together, and weakest where they are far apart. So, next is non-intersection rule. Field lines can never cross, as this would imply two different field directions at one point, which is physically impossible. And for the next one is the application of the topic. Electric fields have applications in electronics, power generation, and various industrial, medical, and scientific processes. They are used to control electron flow in devices, generate power, and remove pollutants through electrostatic precipitators. So, in conclusion, yung sinasabi dito is mostly nagagamit natin ang electric field sa pangalan niya na rin galing, electric, sa mga electricity, sa mga paggawa, sa mga energy, for example, sa mga saksakan sa bahay, and yung sa mga appliances. Next one, hidden scientist and its contribution. So, ang hidden scientist natin is si Michael Faraday. Ayun, the scientist most associated with visualization tool of electric field lines is Michael Faraday. So, ang contribution niya is inintroduce niya yung concept of lines of force para ma-explain yung electrostatic and magnetic phenomena, arguing that electricity and magnetism are not just actions at a distance, but were transmitted through a surrounding medium, or yung tinatawag nating field. So, ang significance niya is his conceptual, non-mathematical approach provided the intuitive framework later formalized by James Clerk Maxwell's rigorous mathematical equation. Okay, so yun. So, equations to be used, ito yung mga formula. So, unang-una is yung Coulomb's law. So, bale, nakalagay dito is, except na letter F, ang nakalagay dito is letter E. So, bakit nga ba? So, sa Coulomb's law, ang sinasabi lang doon is force. So, bali dito kasi is electric force na siya. Kaya, ayun, pinalitan ng letter E. And ayan, sa electric field, gagamitin lang natin yung Coulomb's law. E is equals to K or Coulomb's constant times Q sub 1 times Q sub 2 over distance squared. And for the distance naman, distance is equals to square root of Coulomb's constant Q sub 1 times Q sub 1 times Q sub 2 over electric force. And for the next one is charge naman. So charge is equals to square root of electric force times distance squared over Coulomb's constants. So ito yung mga symbols niya. E stands for electric field or electric force. And yung K stands for Coulomb's constant. And din yung Q sub 1 and Q sub 2, siya yung magnetic ng mga electric charges. Then yung R squared, siya yung squared distance. Then sa R naman, siya yung distance. Bali yung R squared kasi, ayun, pares lang yun. Tsaka yung R, bali naka-squared lang yung isa. So ayun. So next is, tayo sa example. Okay. Maayos ba? Okay, game. Sample problem. 2-point charges, positive 5.0 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulomb and negative 8.0 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs are separated by a distance of 0.50 meter. Calculate the magnitude of the electric field between them. So we will use JR method. So first one is the jump start is lagay lang natin yung mga lagay lang natin yung mga given natin, which is ito, magnitude 1, magnitude 2, magnitude 1, magnitude 2, distance, and yung Coulomb's constant. So ayan, sa Coulomb's constant pala, pwedeng siyang 8.99 or pwede rin siyang 9. Depende siya sa given or depende sa gagawin mo. And next, to continue. What is us? So ang hinahanap is yung electric field force. Then yield, lagay lang natin yung formula, yung Coulomb's law, which is yung Coulomb's constant times magnitude 1 times magnitude 2 over distance squared. Then ayun, substitute lang natin Coulomb's constant 8.99 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter squared per coulomb squared times 5.0 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs times negative 8.0 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs over 0.50 meter squared. So ayun, solve lang natin, then cancel. Yan. So bale, ayun, ito na yung natin. Ito na yung answer natin. Bale, substitute lang siya. And ito na. So, the electric field force na nakuha natin sa first problem is 143.84 Newton per coulomb. So, for the next one, game. A charge of 1.0 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs is placed near a second charge of 2.5 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs. If the repulsive electrostatic force or E measured between them is 450 newtons, what is the distance separating the two charges? So, bali nakalagay dito, stated na siya mismo sa problem na ang gagamitin natin na Coulomb's constant is 9.0 instead of 8.99. So, ayun, same process. Lagay natin yung mga given. Yung magnitude 1, 1.0 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs. And then, magnitude 2, 2.5 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs. And yung yung electrostatic force or yung electric field force, 450 newtons. And for the Coulomb's constant is 9.0 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter squared per Coulomb squared. So, ang hinahanap natin ay yung distance. So, ayun, just like yung kanina, yield, lagay natin yung formula na gagamitin natin, which is yung distance is equals to square root of Coulomb's constant times magnitude 1 times magnitude 2 over electric field force. So, ayun, substitute lang rin natin. Square root of 9.0 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter squared per Coulomb squared times 1.0 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs times 2.5 times 10 raised to negative 5 coulombs over 450 newtons. So, bali ang nangyari dito is cancel. Yan. Cancel. Huwag ka-cancel natin. Itong dalawa, cancel. Then, ayan, natira natin is meter. So, bale, yun. Pagkalapag nyo na sa baba, square root of 2.25 over 450. So, next is square root of 0.005 meter. And after natin may square root yun, ito na yung sagot natin. Which is yung final answer na natin. Which is 0.071 meter. So, yun. Ganun na naman kadali. And for the last one, two identical point charges are separated by a distance of 0.50 meters. If the resulting electrostatic force between them is measured to be 1.08 newtons, what is the magnitude of the change on each pair? So, ayun. Yung gagamitin natin is katulad din ng kanina, gagamitin natin na Coulomb's constant is 9.0 times 10 raised to negative 9, yan, typo lang po. Raised to negative 9 Newton meter squared Coulomb squared. Then, ayun. So, sa jump start, lagay muna natin yung mga given, which is yung electrostatic force, yung distance, and yung Coulomb's constant, and then, ayun. So, ang hahanapin natin is yung magnitude. Then, sa yield, lagay lang rin natin yung formula. Q is equals to electrostatic force times distance squared over Coulomb's constant. Then, for the next one is for the arc. So, lagay na natin yun. Substitute na lang lahat. So, as you can see, nakikita naman natin dito is, ano siya? Magnitude squared. So, bali may gagawin tayo dyan mamaya kung bakit mawawala yan. So, ayun, substitute lang natin lahat. Then, after nun, ito. 1.08 Newton times 0.5 meter squared over 9 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter squared per Coulomb squared. Then, ayun, i-raise lang natin to, raise to 2 lang natin tong distance, 0.25 meters. So, bale, 1.08 Newton times 0.25 meters over 9 times 10 raised to 9 Newton meter squared coulomb squared. So, next part is, anin na natin siya. Ito na yung nasa taas. Bale, solve na natin siya. 0.27 times 9 times 10 ay over 9 times 10 raised to 9. So, ayun. Divide lang. So, bale, ang sagot doon is 3 times 10 raised to negative 11. So, paano nga ba mawawala yung squared ng magnitude? So, bali gagawin natin is i-square root natin yung nakuha natin, which is yung 3 times 10 raised to negative 11. Pag na-square root natin yun is cancel, mawawala na yung squared. And then, ayun. Ang sagot is 1.73 times 10 raised to negative 6 coulombs. So, ayun lang naman. And I hope may natutunan kayo. So, ayun, activity. Yun, thank you. Okay. So, ayun lang naman. Doon nagtatapos yung report na ang lesson natin all about electrostatic force, electric field and electric field line. So, ayun lang po. Salamat.